there it is. I'm still sitting in a lobby just randomly. And for some reason it's not letting me join the fucking race. There, finally. There.
Okay. All right. All right, folks. We are now live.
It is paused right now, just to let you know.
Okay.
Okay, now both are being broadcast, and here we go. We are getting ready for the Grey Goose Racing League at the Daytona International Speedway. We're just waiting to get the green flag started here tonight. This is
starting order? Sorry.
This is Sparkalicious, also known as Broken Dreams number 50, also known as Dustin Sloanaker, here tonight in the booth. With me as well he's taking a break this week. He's not going to run Daytona this week. He's got somebody else running for him. That would be Sir Jack Daniels, also known as Whiskey River 96. Welcome to the booth, sir.
Yes, sir. Pleasure to be here.
So we're ready to rock and roll here at Daytona. You'll get the bird's eye view here from the top of the booth here tonight instead of being behind the seat. How's that going to feel for you?
It's going to feel different for sure, man. I think we're going to see a different perspective of what these boys are going to do out there on the racetrack.
Definitely. We'll see how they all move here at Daytona. Daytona definitely, the 2.5 mile super speedway here, definitely have to use the draft here. Used to be called restrictor plates. Now the tapered spacer type thing going on, they kind of changed things up. But still, the draft still does matter here, and there's still going to be a big wad of cars all over the place. It's either going to be a fantastic show or it's going to be Wreckfest 2.2. Either way, we also have with us here tonight, we're going to have some in-race reporters here tonight. And we have Mr. Fraught Cave, who, remember, last week was with us up in the booth. This time he's going to be in the 42 car for the replacing Whiskey River this week. Mr. Fraught Cave, you got a copy, sir?
I do.
How's the weather holding up? Looks like we got a little bit of a rain delay going on at the time being.
I guess so. I guess that's what they're saying. So I guess they're putting our tarps back on our cars for a bit.
Oh boy, it almost seems like a repeat of last week when we had snow on the racetrack out there. Now we've got rain. Next week we'll probably have a tornado out there. But anyway, thank you again. We'll enjoy hearing you calling the cautions and calling from the racetrack, and we'll catch you in some of the stages here as well. We've got another fella in here too. We got the Cards fans here with us here tonight. This is going to be his first run with us here tonight. He's going to be driving the one car, I believe, unless there's this last second change, because these guys are swapping rides like I swap underwear. So we have Cards fans here tonight. Welcome, welcome. That's okay. That's how technology works. We'll get with him during the race as well here. As soon as we get the technical bugs figured out there, we'll get him as well. We'll see what his perspective is. Interesting enough, the 1 and the 42 are team cars, so we'll see how well they work together in this race. As we are just hanging out for now, and hopefully this little brief rain shower will pass, and we'll get cars on the racetrack out here real soon. From your guys' perspective, I'll start with you, Whiskey here. What do you think about Daytona from your experience so far?
Oh, Daytona is very, very narrow. It's not very, very narrow. It's narrow, so you kind of got to be careful. Pick your spots on the racetrack. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to think here.
It's okay. It's all right. Being up in the booth is kind of a different experience. Trying to get all the thoughts together. Normally, you're always getting, as I hate to say cliche, but getting jacked up for the race.
Yep.
Getting all ready to get the gloves on, get the steering wheel on, get ready to go down into turn one. Kind of a different feeling up here in the broadcast booth. You get to watch all the action instead of be in the action. Looks like according to our chat over here, looks like we got a little chat from Mr. I am Chase Elliott 9 over here, and we're waiting on the word from from the top man on when we're going to get this thing started. We're still right now got the car covers on the cars. They're checking the track out, make sure there's no nails, no wooden spikes sticking out of the track, anything like that going on. Frog Cave, what do you think about Daytona? What's your thoughts on it?
It's a fun track. It's definitely a frustrating one when you get down 10 to go, but as Whiskey said, you guys pick your spots. You just got to be cool, calm, and collected through the whole race and just know when to go.
I'm noting from my experience and talking about like a Daytona track, unlike Talladega, you got a lot of room. People maybe get a little bit more aggressive at Talladega because there's a lot more room out there. You can go 3 wide, sometimes 4 wide if you're lucky. Here at Daytona, it's kind of a little bit tighter. There is a higher groove up there. You don't have to have as many cars on the high groove to make passes here, and I'm looking to see if anybody will actually try that. That's normally one of my favorite moves, being up there on the outside. But definitely here at Daytona, you know, I kind of got the mindset, if you get out front and you can stay out front, stay up there. But if you fall to the back, kind of just ride around. Of course, you know, there is a stage win in each of these stages to go for as well. But kind of hang out. Oh, we are going, it sounds like. Well, it sounds like the timer is going.
Now it's paused.
Up. Must have found a squirrel. Running around on the track somewhere. What do you think? What do you think, Whiskey? You think there's a squirrel out there they're looking for?
I think there's a squirrel. It could be a fox. It could be anything can happen at Daytona.
Well, with a bunch of these nuts out here, I'm not surprised it would be a squirrel out there looking for a bunch of nuts out here on the racetrack tonight. Again, folks, we do apologize for the delay. We are getting some updates from some of the drivers down in the field. We got, looks like somebody saying they can't hear the other person.
Which other person?
Always slow. I am Chase Elliott is saying it's a beaver. So we have a beaver on the racetrack.
Beaver? Okay.
Oh my goodness, a beaver. Ugh, how horrible is that?
That's a game changer right there.
I didn't know they had beavers down in Daytona, Florida area. Maybe we should ask one of our locals down there, maybe Mr. Porkchop or Mr. Vader, about if they've had any beaver encounters while they've been down there in Florida. That's quite interesting, to say the least.
I do got to say, though, before we get raced, this is going to be probably a good broadcast because there's going to be a lot of action, probably a lot of wrecks.
Oh, for sure.
Tempers probably are going to be flaring at the end of this.
For sure.
Definitely, especially the beginning of the race. You know, they always say, don't try to, win the race on the first lap. But, somebody's going to, get a little nervous, get a little anxious, try to get somewhere that they're not supposed to go on the first lap. And there's going to be problems. But I don't know. Maybe these guys will straighten up here, and we'll get through the first lap, and everything will go smooth. I know toward the end of the race, it's really going to get hairy because people's going to be blocking. You get down to about 3 laps to go. You're going to see guys doing some wild and crazy moves, trying to block, trying to see what line's moving. I mean, there's going to be cars all over the place. And I would not be surprised if we had at least maybe 1, maybe even 2 green-white checkers at the end of this thing.
I would not doubt that at all. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, just mic check.
All right, still getting the mic check here.
The closer we get to the end of the race, the animosity, the intensity is going to pick up. People are going to get greedy and taking places where they don't need to be taken. And that's what's going to cause all these cautions.
You're definitely right about that, and eventually people's patience is going to wear out. I mean, it takes a lot of patience to run these type of races here in these tight packs. You're always got somebody near you. You're going to bump. You're going to hit. and then somebody's going to either cut somebody's nose off or get in somebody's quarter panel, or somebody's going to make it 4 wide when they don't need to, or somebody's going to go below the yellow line, and the timer is going, so we'll see if we're actually going this time. Maybe they got the beaver off the track and all that good stuff.
And it is very easy for a lot of air to get on your spool. It will send you around. If the air hits you just straight, it will be going around.
Did you get an invite, guys?
I got an invite. I'm just waiting for it to...
4, 3, 2, 1, and it's paused.
God damn, really? Sorry about that, folks.
Lightning strike.
Yeah, it must have been a lightning strike.
Must be a lightning strike, so we'll have to wait the another half hour here until we don't get another lightning strike here.
I'm just gonna go to sleep in my car for a bit here, guys.
I'll sleep get, man.
What now? Jesus.
Ice Cool Killer is not getting a party invite. That's...
You may currently see a blue screen at the moment here. That's because I'm in a different screen here, just waiting. We were about ready to go, and now we're stuck here. And as soon as they hit the go switch here, we're gonna have to hit the join button real quick to join into this race.
Yep.
We got multiple folks definitely taking a look at things here. We got all sorts of different folks streaming this thing tonight, so everybody's going to watch a good show out here.
I'm just going to say this now. You might have to censor my mic a little bit.
There is no censoring on my broadcast. My broadcast is not child friendly at all, so you can say whatever words that you want.
Alright.
I'm not popular enough to get monetized yet, so we're just going to keep it at that.
Alright. Okay, we're going in.
All right, we are sliding in here now. Getting ready to boogity boogity boogity.
I don't know why they did that rate at like 0. That was...
And another thing I wanted to add is the Fords are bad fast. They were bad fast last week. Can they pick up where they left off last week? And can they pull away from the rest of the field and make it their own race to control?
That's a very valid point that you brought up about that, because we saw in Michigan that the Fords were definitely strong. You know, Rich Gang, Bad For You, and Pork Chop were basically the class of the field there. Here, not so much ability, more or less it's who you're partner with. We'll have to see if the Fords, you know, is there brand loyalty out there. Will the Chevys hook up with the Chevys? Will the Fords hook up with the Fords? As we are now down at the racetrack getting ready to rumble. And it looks like that I Am Chase Elliott drew the pole, and we are underway at Daytona.
Already, these guys are getting a little squirrely.
It will get a little squirrely here on the first lap or two to try to get them tires warmed up. There they go. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Looks like the 8 car is trying to pull behind the 3 and help them get out front a little bit. We have the 19 in third.
Well, we already got the answer to the first question. What are they going to make at the first lap? They sure looks like they did. They made at least do the first turn. Here to come down to turn 3, Chase Elliott and Mr. Excitement in the 8. The teammates in the Chevys currently up there. Oh, the 19 tried to stick his nose in there, but he wisely backs off, lets him back in line.
Oh, there goes 42. 42. Gets saved by 42. Oh, the 20's on the wall.
Oh, 22 is down on the bottom. Oh my goodness, man. Wild stuff in the back of the field.
It is. We expected this.
21's down below the yellow line there, trying to get back in line. Now he does get back in line, but so far it's still the 3 and the 8, but the 19 is trying to make a move there. That's Martin Truex down on the bottom. Here he comes.
Oh, he's got Bad For You behind him, trying to pushing past that 3-car.
All
Touching the
right.
apron.
That's very interesting. A Toyota and a Ford hooking up and passing the Chevrolet. That's quite an interesting duo as they head back into turn 1. Turn 2, right now, Chase Elliott still with the lead. Martin Truex in second, Bad For You in third. Mr. Excitement back into the 4th spot. And in the 5th spot is that yellow car. Who is that? That's the 12 car of Rich Gang.
Man. Oh. 3-car was by itself for a minute there. They had an opportunity to drive down in the bottom. They thought better of it. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Good turn to the top. Oh no, but he loses his help.
Oh, they are.
Looks like the 14. Oh, wow, that 3-car is really holding serve down there.
Indeed he is. He is holding serve. Boy, they got 2 by 2 there for just a moment. Now they get right back in line, and they better because they got a little bit of a train. Oh, Truex got into the 8 car a little bit, moved him up the hill a little bit. That's all right. That's okay. They'll get back in line here as we go down the back straightaway here. You got Rich Gang Pork Chop.
And we have some team communication. Tempers are already flaring. This early in the race, can you believe it?
No, I can't believe that. I don't believe they would do such a thing like that. Let's see. Now this lead pack has now went from a 4-car pack to almost a 7-car pack as Rich Gang has pulled up Pork Chop and the Bow Hunter in the 48. Those 3 cars have now caught this group of 4. Whoa!
Holy cow. That was almost big trouble.
That was almost big problems right there.
Looks like the 8 car is trying to make a move from 3rd. Will he get there? Oh! 4-car door slams him a little bit. He says, no sir, not today, but he takes it anyway.
Oh!
48's getting a little squirrely.
And it looks like Rich Gang tagged the wall coming down the front straightaway there, and he may lose the draft here just from that simple hit in the wall. It looks like he's going to lose the draft, so that's going to be a tough break for him. Now it looks like it's going to be about a 6-car, maybe 5-car. That 48's starting to lose the draft there a little bit. He better get caught back up.
I think if he drags the brake a little bit, that 12-car can get behind him. But maybe they can work something out.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. They could try to hook up together here and see if they can get back up to these lead pack. 48, though, is kind of hanging right there with him. He's not totally gone from him. He's what lap are you on right now?
I gotta pull up your stream. I'm slacking over here. I'm watching all this action going on.
18 laps left in the stage. We got 18 to go.
It's okay.
That's all right. That's why we have Radioactive on here, so we can hear all the cautions, we can hear all the battling going on, and even the frustrations and the not so much frustrations out there. It's Daytona. It's pretty much expected here as the top 4 now remain together as Chase Elliott with the lead. Bad For You in second. Mr. Excitement in third. Martin Truex hanging on the 4th spot, and Pork Chop has kind of dropped back a little bit. He's going to try to pick up that 48 and get hooked back up together here.
I expected these Fords to get up here and kind of control this race a little bit. It's kind of surprising that they're scattered all over the place. But I think as the race goes on,
let's take.
But I do think as the race goes on, we will see more of these Fords coming together and working and see if they can control the rest of this race. Right now, everything seems like it's cool, calm, and collected at the moment.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking back here through the field. I see like just it looks like I'm watching a race from the 1980s. There's like, you know, all these different packs. Like I'm looking back at here this one pack. I see the 2 of Vader. It looks like his team there. All his team is right there together. The 22, the Mustang, and the 21 and the 22 car all right there. And Frog Cave just right there with him in the back part of them there. Looks like a group of 4. And then right in front of them, you got Rich Gang, who's kind of dropped back, and he's collected Cards Fan and the Ice Cold Killer in the 24. Another one of the new drivers here tonight in that 24 machine. Their 3 are kind of working together. So you got like a bunch of distinct packs here that I'm seeing here. Like I said, it's almost like a race from the 80s.
I do not know.
Yeah, he's on the controller.
All right, we got that. No, go ahead.
Because he sent me down below the apron there, he kind of door slammed me, I think second lap before that 20 should happen, and then the 20 accident happened, and I had to duck it down low, and I went below the double yellow, because I thought he was coming straight down.
Meanwhile, we've got a change for the lead. Chase Elliott has lost the lead now. Bad for You has now taken the top spot away. Mr. Excitement up to second. Truex back to third, and we're going to put the Chase Mobile back to fourth. So it looks like they got around him.
It does look like so, yes, sir.
Oh, this is fucking scary. Oh, this is scary. 14 laps left in the lead, and there's something else to start 14 laps.
It seems like it's getting a little intense with strategy back here in the back.
Yeah, I wonder, now that you mentioned that with the laps to go and the fuel thing, if this thing goes green, will some folks be able to make it?
I'm thinking if you're in the draft and you're that close to the fuel, I think you can run half throttle as long as you're half behind somebody. It seems like that saving fuel on a super speedway, as long as you're not the leader, is easier than other tracks.
That's a good point, and that may be why the 3 car dropped back behind that group, because maybe he was thinking the same thing, like, you know what, if I stay out here and lead all these laps, oh, we got a little bump there, but they hold it together. But as I was saying, maybe he was dropping back there to try to save at least 1 lap of fuel here. It can be done. It's pretty easy to do. It's easier to do it early than late, but definitely can be done here. Like you said, just half throttle and just kind of sit behind and suck up on the draft of the guy behind you. Don't push it too hard.
Oh, it sounds like 42 does have to pit.
Oh no, that's not going to be
It looks
interesting.
like, oh, he lost the draft.
Yeah, it looks like he's lost the draft.
I get on the backstretch, that's where I fail. But it's not going to drop out. That's where it's going to end it. So I'm just going to go see if I get up later and see if I can book drop.
Meanwhile, we got a cluster of cars back here in about, it looks like maybe about 5th spot or so. We got the Bow Hunter back here. The 1, the 24, and the 12 have all caught. Pork Chop and the 48 of Bow Hunter. The 1 of Cards Fan and the 24 of Ice Cold Killer really working well together, the 2 Chevrolets there. And now they got...
Yeah, it's running. Oh, well, your thing popped up that says your internet's not sufficient. But it looks like it's running okay. Yeah, look, it's manageable. As long, a little bit. I think as long as we can see the lap count, we'll be all right.
Okay, so now we got Bad For You still up front, Mr. Excitement in second, Martin Truex in third. These 4 right here are kind of just, you know, on cruise control at this point. They could probably just sit.
I apologize. Looks like we have the 22 in the wall a little bit.
Oh, and it looks like we have the 20 car on pit road. That was a scheduled stop. Yep, he stopped. So he went ahead and stopped on pit road. So the 20 car, the first of the lead.
Is that a bad? Oh, your stream's still up, so we're good. It's your face cam's a little blurry.
Okay.
Is that the only thing that's blurry?
Yeah, everything else seems pretty clear.
Okay.
Smack the wall.
Now back up here up the top. Bad for you with the lead. Mr. Excitement in second. Still pretty much the same 4. Looks like they're just content to just stay there.
Wi-Fi is and shit. And
Looks like they haven't. Oh.
Oh, whoa, where is the 8 car going? Whoa, he went way high up in turn 3 and 4. Here comes Truex on the bottom, and Chase Elliott's going to follow him. So I don't know what happened there. He just went straight up. And those 2 cars going to get right by. Now, whoa, okay, now we're going way below the yellow line there for just a moment. Now we get it back together.
It could have been a lot of air packed onto his nose and he got tight.
That could have been the case. It's really, on any track. I mean, the draft's essential here, but, in some tracks, you get that aero push. You get that air down on that nose and the car won't turn, and that could have happened. Could have had that nose packed up a little too much on that rear end. Could have let that car go up the hill.
just tell me if my
Like
stream
that.
off, 'cause
Looks
like
like that we got a nice 4-car breakaway.
Looks like we got about 7 laps to go this time by.
It's what it looks like. Yep. Well,
good. I have a lap good. I have 8, then 10.
that's what it looks like to me.
I have a lap good.
Kind of keeping it up here with the front runners. There's really not much else going on. The 48 and the 4. Now they were with the 12 and the 24 and the 1 there, but now it looks like they've lost their draft. So now the 1, the 24, and the 12 have kind of distanced themselves, a little social distancing on the backstretch here. They've gotten away from the 4 and the 48. So
7 to go. Okay, we got 7 laps to go. It looks like unless these 4 cars pit, it looks like this stage is going to go to one of those 4 because there's nobody in sight at all.
nobody in sight indeed. Oh, look at this. Chase Elliott going to try to move on the outside. Him and the 8 of Mr. Excitement making a move on the outside. I told you it can be done here if you time it right. And here they come, and they're side by side as they come into turn 3. Oh, that's getting really tight. Oh, 8 got a wall a little bit.
Oh, man. Tough break for the 8 car. Will he lose the draft or can he get sped up in time? Looks like he's still. I think he's still got it.
And somehow Chase got the lead out of all that. That was some really tight drafting and things going on there. And he got the lead off that. What a bold move that is. But here comes Bad for You right back on the outside off turn 2. He is up on the outside, but he has no help up there. No help at all. Going to try to side draft here as they go down into turn 3. 3 cars, got the 19 and the 8 right behind him. Oh, there they go. Up now Bad for You wisely gets back in line there as they come off turn 4.
2.
That would be 2.
Okay, 4.
That is definitely the 22 of Keith is on pit road. Uh-oh. So now the concern is with this top 4. Can they make it?
Not the way they're racing. I do not think they can make it. They are running like it is the last lap of the race. Unless they saved enough fuel, and we don't know that.
Yeah, because they kind of stuck behind each other there for quite a couple laps. The 8 got into the corner of the 19 just a little bit, but they were able to get back in line. No problems there. We keep on going.
19 and 8 are a little squirrely there.
It looks like the 42 is headed down pit road as well. He's going to come down and get himself some fuel. And some adjustmentos. Keeping an eye on this top pack. I'm just wondering, did they save enough, or are they going to have to come down and get a splash?
Looks like it's pretty tame in the back half over here. Now they're coming up on the 20 car. I don't know if they're going to catch up for the stage in.
Oh, man, 19 bounced off the apron there slightly. Mark Truex there.
He picks the lead. Stays there. They are coming up on him pretty quick.
They are coming up on him quick. Yeah, they're probably running about 5 to 10 miles an hour quicker than he is. So hopefully he'll, let these guys go. He'll more than likely get the free pass, more than likely. So you might as well just go ahead and let these guys on by and then get that stage caution and get that free pass.
Right.
I know there's another car. There's another car ahead of him too, so this might get interesting.
We've seen some bold moves where the tail end of the lead lap car was able to go fast enough you can stay in front of the leader.
That's true.
I don't know if that's going to work here.
That may. It depends. It depends on where they catch him at. Just depends on where they catch him at. Right now they're going to catch him right now, and he's going to pull to the outside. Smart move there. He's going to let them go by.
Now the question is, can that 42 hang on the lead lap? Or will they catch him? How many laps do we have to?
2.
So I mean, more than likely they're going to be coming down for the white flag this time by as the 42 get. As the 42. Oh!
3 times to the wall.
Oh, the 8 car is below the yellow line. He's in the grass. That's not the place to be, and he's spun. Oh no, he's back on the track. Oh, and that's the end of the stage. Look.
That might have been my fault, but I thought I was high enough as it was.
That could have been possibly why.
So it looks like the stage winner is Chase. So Chase is going to get himself a playoff point there by getting that stage win there. Good job by Chase, and good job by them top 4 to hang up there together. They look like they're working pretty well together. But now here comes the fun part. Now they're going to get stacked up again.
Yeah.
Cards fan, you got a copy?
10-4.
Hey, how's it going on out there? You guys got a little bit behind there a little bit. You think you guys can get caught back up here and give it a show?
Oh, we're going to try our best. I kind of messed up and ran out on the back stretch there, so we were running 5th, and hopefully once we get all packed up, we'll give them hell.
All right, that's what here. It looks like you and the 24 there were working pretty well together. Looked like you guys got a line going there. Just couldn't catch up to those guys up front, but hopefully now we get them all stacked up and we'll be able to see you up there.
Yep, that's the plan.
They're all stacked up now. Start finish line, get the green flag for the start of stage 2.
Indeed, and here comes Chase Elliott. He's going to lead them down, and we're going to go down into turn uno here. Martin Truex in behind, and that looks like that is the 24, the ice cold killer there. And there we go, the wiggle. We'll get them tires warmed up. Against more issues for the 42 back there. Hopefully it'll get straightened out.
We do apologize for the language.
Meanwhile, here we go down into turn number 3. Oh, we got a problem!
Is that a caution?
That looked like that. Was that a game? That is a game caution. So the flagman got his cup of Joe, got his cup of tea out, got his caffeine fix on. He saw that stuff and said, "All right, we're going to throw this caution out." So we got a caution.
That was. They were. Looks like they were kind of.
Ladies and gentlemen, currently trending on Twitter is hashtag cut my nose off. I'm sure that's going to be trending all night long during this race because there's going to be a lot of nose cutting, I believe. So here we go, back up front, and it looks like we got Mr. Bad for You up on the point.
Green flag is back in the air.
And we're going to stick. Bad for you, leading them down. Ice Cold Killer up on the outside in the 24. There we go with
wide
the.
already over here in front.
We're good. This two's all over the place.
Everybody trying to weeble wobble, trying to get them tires warm. Back up! Whoa! Whoa! Oh boy, he's gonna have to drop way back. Look like he got into the backstretch wall there a little bit, and it's and Chase is dropping back. What is wrong with the 3 car?
Yeah.
Oh, and the 42 is in the wall, in the wall, in the wall, and in the pits. Oh, tough break for Front Cave in the 42. You heard it right there, folks. All of a sudden, problems coming off the turn 4. And oh!
Looks like Keith got it. That's expected here, Dave. About that before the race started. Look after that air, because that air will pack on your nose. We're on spoiler alert. They are getting really, really antsy up here.
They are. You may get a couple cautions here very shortly, because right now they're getting a little. They're getting kind of wild up here, as now, as we were saying, the Fords are coming, and the top 4 are now Fords. Fort 14 car, bad for you out in front. Now Pork Chop. It's been a while since he's been up near the front, but here he is up in the 2, up in second. You got Keith in the 22. This is his first race with us here tonight, driving for Mr. Vader's team in the 22. Sitting right there pretty in the 3rd spot. Rich Gang in the 12 right there in 4th. 5th, it looks like it's Mr. Excitement. And it looks like it's the Cards Fan in the 1 right there, right behind him. Behind Cards Fan is the Mustang Maniac in the 21. And Martin Truex has slid all the way to the back of that pack. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Side by side. Oh!
My goodness. Oh.
Oh, man. Cards got in the wall just a little bit. Hopefully he don't lose the draft here. Looks like he's still going to be able to hang on. Man,
Looks like the Chevrolet of Mr. Excitement 41 has broken up the Ford Brigade a little bit. Top 2 are still Fords, but they are not top 4 anymore.
And we got some brand parity up there. We got the 2 Fords up there. You got a Chevrolet and you got a Toyota in there, the 19. He's been pretty strong here, Mr. Race. Oh, whoa! Here we. Looks like we're going to be about coming down to lap number 10 here shortly. Right now, bad for you with the lead still. Looks like they're kind of straightening this out. Oh, a little side draft there from the 21 of the Mustang Maniac, now trying to get that 21 car up near the front. And he made it work. Wow, he drove right around the 8 car and stuck it down into the bottom. What a move by the Mustang Maniac in the 21. Holy moly, he went right around the outside, and now the 8 car's getting freight trained, and he's going to go to the back end of that pack. Oh, Gardens fan! But he held on to it.
He's going to follow in behind the 8 car, looks like.
Yeah, I went to go outside, follow the 19, and clipped his corner.
Looks like think things are starting to settle down a little bit.
I would like to I would like to say it was settled down, but I don't know. I think now as soon as I say that, somebody got knocked down the pits.
They 8 cars in the pits.
Oh, Mr. Excitement. Oh my goodness. I bet that radio chatter is going off the roof now.
He cannot be happy.
Oh man, the 8 car. He got Mead off of turn 4 there, and he's going to be making an unscheduled pit stop. I'm not sure about the second stage if fuel was going to be a factor. I know it was in the first one. Not sure about the second one though.
Man, he's gonna. I don't know if we call it. He's gonna have a long night or not, but if that continues, he's gonna have a whole big outage for sure.
Well, he's definitely going to lose at least 2 laps here. He's now just coming out of the pits now, so he's going to at least lose 2 laps. So he's going to have to hope that maybe these guys will have to have a pit stop or maybe get a couple cautions here to get him caught back up.
And they're starting to get double file over here in the front.
Yep, here we go again.
That's the first stage. These guys are starting to pick it up a little bit, even though we have a long way to go still.
And I noticed we got a change for the lead. The Mustang Maniac has now put the Wood Brothers 21 machine on point.
I'd like to say welcome back to the Mustang Maniac.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back indeed. This is his first race with us in this season, but he's been around with us before, and I tell you what, he's a pretty solid driver in that 21, as well as the rest of those guys that are up there in that top spot.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh man.
Keith and Truex bouncing off each other like ping pong balls at the arcade, but they were able to hold on to it, and everybody's still together, and they're 3 wide down the back straightaway. My goodness, Whiskey, you see this stuff? Look at this.
I see this stuff. Look at the 19 trying to make it 3 wide.
Oh my goodness.
These boys are getting greedy up here.
My goodness.
It's only the second stage.
Yeah, but that stage win is very important here. Get that another playoff point here.
What's that?
What happened with end of stage 2 with the move right at the line?
Yes. Remember that, Mr. Excitement. Made that bold move in stage 2 to get past Bad For You off the final turn and get that elusive stage point. Could very well happen here. Could be the inside, could be the middle, could be the outside, could be a whole big pile of cars at the end of it. Who knows?
Folks who thought last week was crazy, this is about to get wild. We just need nothing yet.
Man, look at this. Mustang Maniac and Martin Truex now in the 19 in the second position. They've kind of gotten together here and got a little bit of a gap here now to these guys side by side. Maybe the 2-car tandem might work here for a little bit.
Good. Looks like we got 3-car right at the top there.
Lad, maybe they're setting up a run on the outside here. That's Bad For You, Pork Chop, and Cards Fan. 3 veterans up on that outside. Oh, now the 12. Now he looks like he's going to get up there. Oh, they're going to pinch the 21 in the middle. Oh, here they come through turn 3. Oh, Truex is going to take the lead. Wow.
That's what we call the sucker. You manage to get third. Once you get put through that middle, you get big trains.
Absolutely, and what's surprising is those guys on the outside had that run and it immediately died as soon as they got up to that 21 car. Just like a parachute came out, and those 4 cars that was on the outside just died off. I'm amazed by that. I figured they'd be able to hold it up there. Go down the backstretch, and now we got the Toyota up there. Man, we could have the spoiler alert on tonight. Toyota be up here whooping it up on all the American-made cars up here.
Yeah, dude.
We have 9 laps to go.
The Fords are all... Looks like all the Fords are starting to get together. Maybe they're going to make a run at this Toyota.
there's plenty of them up there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Fords out of the 7 cars that's up there. We got 1 lone Chevrolet and 1 Toyota, and the Toyota is leading, and the Chevy is in the back.
Folks, you have seen nothing. This is just gonna pick up as the race goes on.
Absolutely. Once we get to that final stage, I honestly don't believe that we're going to get a long fuel run or anything. I feel like we're going to get Caution City in that last stage if these guys keep going like this.
We could have easily had 3 wrecks a little bit ago, but these boys kept it collected.
Yeah, these are some good drivers out here, able to hang on to it.
Vader went for a slide. He'll not do it though. He's over here by himself. He has lost the draft.
Trying to see where everybody else is at currently. Looks like Chase Elliott, Mr. Excitement, the 24, Ice Cold Killer, and Bow Hunter in the 48 have all hooked up. Those Chevrolets have hooked up together. Just a reminder that Mr. Excitement is at least, I believe, 2 laps down because he got pitted off of turn 4. But he's trying to get... Okay, we got that confirmation. So, we got problems on the front stretch. Pork chop's in the wall. 21 is around as well. Oh boy.
Stage finish. And the stage finish.
That was the end of the stage. So that was the end of the stage. Wow.
So it looks like who won that stage? Martin Truex looks like he's the winner of that stage.
So it looks like Mr. Toyota got it this time. Mr. Truex is going to be your stage 2 winner. So that's a playoff point for him.
That was more of an exciting stage than we would have expected.
Oh, but like you said, we've only just begun.
Just begun.
I think I know who I'm starting beside this.
And it looks like Mr. Excitement will get the free pass here. Looks like what I'm seeing here, he is only 1 lap down, so it looks like he's going to get one of them back, and he's going to get back on the lead lap. Well, we got plenty of time to go as we're starting stage 3 here. I'm pretty sure we're going to get enough cautions. You're probably going to get back on the lead lap. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'm pretty sure. Because these boys are about to...
Whoa!
2 cars in the wall. He moved up the racetrack. The 8 car is going to try to help the...
There goes the 24.
Oh, there goes the 24. Wow, that was hard to say about a 42.
Oh, tough break for Vader. He's going to lose the draft here already, so he's going to have to hope for a caution to get caught back up. Back up front, Mr. 19, Mr. Toyota. Tell you what, he don't have no friends up there right now, but, you know, he's holding his own. We got a car in the wall hard.
Who is it?
Was that the 8 car? Yes, it was. We got another car on the backstretch. That's the 14 of Bad For You. He went way down on the bottom of the backstretch. I don't know if he got knocked out of line or what happened there.
Looks like he's got to save. He's got his teammate Pork Chops behind him.
Whoa! Cards fanned out almost in the grass there for a moment.
Dad, screw this. I'm going to go mow the grass for a minute.
Good old lawn care service. Seems like we say that just about every race we go to, no matter if it's this league or any other league. Somebody's always always get the lawn boy or the craftsman mower out there and mow the lawn. Here we go with the 19 out in the lead. 3 cars back up there. Chase Elliott. Good to see him make a nice recovery back up there. And then Keith in the Ford. So we got Toyota, Chevy, and Ford.
Vader's making a pit stop.
Yeah, it looks like he got some damage. It looks like the 8 car, that was him that got into the wall a while ago, and he got a whole bunch of front end damage on that car. So I don't know. He's just going to try to hang on here, or what his strategy is at this point.
It looks like both of their nights are done unless we get a caution. It's never over until it's actually over. So hold on to your belts.
I tell you what, Whiskey. Looking how things are going, the top 3 have kind of decided to hook up and try to drive away from the rest.
That's what it looks like. There's no bit of
We're gonna. Oh, yeah, they're side drafting and they're slide drafting, and it looks like we got some slide drafting going on back there between the 20 and the 24. We'll keep an eye on these two for just a moment. Hopefully they'll settle their differences and get in line, because you're not going to win the race banging on each other side by side like that. Just not going to happen.
Oh, they're wrecking up front.
Uh-oh. Oh.
way below the apron. Did he pass? If he passed, he needs to give that spot back or he's going to get penalized. Great car.
We'll have to see how the ruling goes on that one.
It looks like he advanced his position, probably way below. I don't know what happened that led to that, but he was way in there.
Oh. Okay. Here comes Chase. Oh, here comes the 3 car on the outside. Oh, a little tap to the 19. But he holds on to it.
He saves it.
And that's a let. Oh, 48 and a 1 together. But they hold on to it.
Good lord. Looks like I've got a 3-car pack in the back over here. 24. Oh, yeah, they're getting a little antsy over here for the 22.
Oh, they are. Oh, got the 19 down on the apron, but he came back up. Everything's okay there. Come down in turn 1. Coming off of turn 2, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 48 in the wall.
Hard in the wall.
Oh, man, that could have broke a tie rod or something right there. Holy smokes. He smacked the crap out of that thing.
It looks like, if I'm a betting person, it looks like he may be running down pit road.
I don't know. Oh! Well, if this thing does go green, I'm not sure if we're going to have a pit stop here or not. If they have to pit or not.
We'll have to.
We will have to. Okay, we're getting confirmation that they will have to. So we'll, unless we get a couple cautions. 27. Let's see. Ooh. Got a pack of 7 here. Looks like they're catching a slow car up here. I believe that might be the 2 of Vader. That might. Oh. Oh, look at this. Now they're going to use the lap car of Vader. Vader pulls to the bottom and lets him have the outside here. And Vader's going to go down on the apron. Oh, but he came up with the pork chop. Oh.
No.
Oh, and pork chop's around. He's spinning. Will that be a caution? There's 2 cars involved. There are 2 cars involved, the 2 and the 4. Oh, we got some more bumpage going on. So far, are we slow? Looks like they're going to...
3-car lagged out.
Oh, no. Oh.
I just put it in the chat.
Well, what? I guess we're gonna keep on going here. No caution.
miles.
Some people are slowing down, but 28.
And uh-oh. So all sorts of craziness going on. Now the caution looks like it has come out. It does look like it has finally come out. There was a whole lot of stuff going on. We had a 2-car wreck going on with Vader and Porkchop, and then there was all sorts of other stuff going on. And while all that was going on, I hate to break the news to you here, folks. You heard it over the radio there a little bit ago, but the 3-car, I am Chase Elliott, one of the contenders here tonight, has blown the engine. The engine has expired on that 3-car. That's a tough break for that Chevrolet team. He definitely had a car to be up there battling tonight. It's going to be a short night for the 3.
I can't, never mind, fuck's sake. I'm like 2 and 3 down, so.
I believe that the 19 is the leader. And we'll see.
This time, or what here? We're slowing up.
It looks like they're going to go around another lap here. It doesn't look like anybody is going down pit road here. Yeah, oh, yep, never mind. They are going down pit road. And boy, look at this.
Come on, man. You see us going down, man. Come on.
Man, that was interesting. Rich Gang actually passed the 19 before they even got to the pit line there. That's interesting. It's like he snookered him there. Uh-oh. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, to the Wild and Crazy Pit Road, brought to you by Fanatec, the official wheel of NASCAR Heat 5, but not the sponsor of this league.
So can I go out and get like one of my laps back? Or no?
I think the only one that can get a lap back would be the free pass car. And I'm not sure. I think it might have been Vader, but I'm not sure. We'll have to double check on that.
It's all good. I don't give a damn anyways. This race has been fucked from the start anyways.
Looks like the 2-car of Mr. Vader came over the radio and apologized to Mr. Porkchop for getting into him there. He was just trying to get out of the way. Maybe it's possible because he was down on that apron that the car just lost control down there and he got into the Ford. You know, accidents happen. Didn't look like it was intentional or anything there, but he wanted to relay that message to him. Say, hey, sorry about that, bud. We'll get him stacked back up here again. Looks like Rich Gang was able to win the race off pit road. So he looks like he'll be the leader of choice here with Truex in second, Keith in third. Not quite sure. I'm thinking Bad For You is fourth here. They're trying to get lined up here. Oh, and we got a little extracurricular activity in the back there as they're trying to get sorted out for the caution. Still trying to get this sorted. I don't think they're ready to go just yet. Yeah, they're not everybody's ready yet here, it doesn't look like. Or look like they are going. They are going green. Boy, that was a very very weird restart there. Whiskey, what do you think? That looked like that was kind of a little jacked up, as you'd say. Uh-oh, did we lose Whiskey? Oh my.
The 12.
Oh, there he is. He's back here with us.
I apologize. I have my mic muted under that caution. But it looks like the 12 was going to get freight trained because he got a hell of a jump. And normally that's good on other racetracks, but at Daytona, Talladega, you get a run like, or you get a lead like that, you are freight trained within half a lap. But it looks like he's got everything under control.
Looks like, yeah, he was able to hold the lead, and they weren't able to get like a big run on him there. You're absolutely right about that. That was a very odd restart. It's just like half of the field didn't get going, and the 12 just like took off. It's like, hey, I gotta go. I got a dinner date to get to here tonight. Here we are on the back stretch. On the back stretch now, Rich Gang with the lead. Monsieur Tourex in second. The Keith Meister in third. And Mr. Excitement, somehow, with that banged up front nose of his, is right back up in the fourth spot. Where did he come from?
Is he the new closer? Oh,
It's,
he's going under the apron. Oh.
oh, that was very close. My, we got a big crash. Big crash.
Holy cow. That's going to be a caution.
Oh, that is definitely going to be a caution.
Is that a game caution?
No, not yet.
Put it out.
Oh, goodness. That is going to be a caution.
Oh,
whoa, and we had a little bit of, we got some problems over there. Martin Truex in the 24 had a little disagreement on the backstretch, and the 24 got sent to the hot dog stand there.
Well, I've seen that there was a little bit of action on that restart.
That was a huge crash. Looks like they're starting to slow it down a little bit.
It took them about a lap to get rolling here because that was a huge wreck. It looked like to me what happened is something happened with the 8 car. The 8 car just all of a sudden got completely sideways, and then it was sideways up on the outside, and the rest of the field kind of got stacked up behind him, and it just caused a big melee over there.
We expect the big one to happen at Daytona and Talladega. It was a matter of
the game caution went out. That'd be nice.
Yeah, I guess the flagman must have fell asleep. We'll have to get some coffee or some espresso up there and wake his little butt up and get him back on charge. He was awake in the first stage, but it seems like he has dozed off here. Looks like we have some words here from I Am Chase Elliott. Seems like he's got a little bit of some words to say to the 19 there. Oh, looks like we might have some post-race activity. What's going on there? Wow, we got some more under caution madness going on as I'm trying to get things straight here. Trying to get the things up here to see exactly what lap we're on here, as some cars elected to stay out and some are pitting. And it looks like the 20 car is going to get the free pass.
Let's see, what lap are we on, Freddie? We have 19 laps remaining.
19
16.
lap. 16.
16. Or 16. Damn it. 16 now. My bad.
16 laps remaining. Still a long way to go.
Especially if they keep running the way they are, yeah, it's going to be a long race. And they're not going to stop here. We got coming to 15 to go.
It looks like over on the 19 radio, it looks like they're explaining what happened over there. Looks like there was a 8 car came across his nose. Oh.
Where do you guys see that? I can't even see that.
That is currently on my broadcast here.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
I totally forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah, we got some live chat. We can get some of the live radio from some of these guys out here. They're they're feeding us in here, giving us some information as well. What's going on? And it looks like according to the 19, looks like the 8 came across his nose there, and that's when all sorts of problems started.
What's this 20 fucking doing? Like, oh, he's getting a word from me after this damn race. He just fucking wrecked my car. Oh, he's getting a word from me after this damn race. What the literal fuck?
The field is.
I wonder why I fucking left this shit in the first fucking place.
Boy, some more tempers flaring. You would think we were at Martinsville or Bristol the way this race is going.
Exactly.
And I don't believe they should be going green, but they're going green without part of the field not going back there. Not everybody was even. Oh my goodness, man, that was. Man, the flagman was not paying attention. There was about 3 or 4 cars that were not up to the pack, and they decided to go green. Boy, I think the flagman needs to be removed. We need a new flagman for next week because he ain't paying attention tonight. Oh, looks like we're hearing from the radio as well that there was talk that there might have been a little bit of what we call the infamous lag spike that may have caused that incident. Here comes Frog Cave back out of the pits after his little incident back there. Unfortunate incident. It's just not been a good night for that 42 car. It seems like he just had no luck since the start of the race.
That's very unfortunate, but it's okay. We have good races. We have bad races.
There they are. Oh, 24 up in the wall. He gets it.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna lose the draft.
Oh. That. Well, we're back up here at the lead. While that triade continues, we're back up here at the lead, and it's Rich Gang, followed by Bad For You, followed by Mr. Excitement in the 8, and the 4 car of Pork Chop. So Mr. Excitement pretty much out to lunch here as the only Chevrolet in that group of 3 Fords. And then it's about a second or two back to that big gaggle back there. Wow!
Oh my god. Man, the leaders just about took each other out.
They about did. That second pack about took each other out as well. Man, it's just hard to keep up with all this action out here.
Looks like the 42 is going to park it for the night. He is done. And that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, pretty much fortunate for Team Fraught Cave here tonight. Thought he'd get behind the seat for the Whiskey River and give that car a good run here tonight, but it just wasn't meant to be.
It's not your fault. Not your fault.
But that's okay because, ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching that number 42 car, you can play as Matt Kenseth. That's who normally drives that car in real life. In this game, NASCAR Heat 5, you can play as Matt Kenseth. Meanwhile, back up front, we got a 4-car thing. Uh-oh, and we've got some more words that the 4-car apparently is turning into Ghostbusters and disappearing as ghosted in the draft. That's interesting. Wow, so we got a ghost car out there. You got the Ghostbusters.
That happened in E4.
It did, and I noticed it earlier today. I was running here at Daytona in a little bit of a practice race, and there was a car that was ghosted for the whole entire race. Just stayed ghosted. We will get to that after the race. We're still trying to do the live broadcast here, so just bear with us here. Meanwhile, back up front, we got a battle for the lead. Whoa, battle for second. Oh, Mr. Excitement.
He's trying to side draft, take the air, and slow the other 2 cars down so you can get a second. Things are picking up here as we got, I don't know how many laps to go. I would imagine at least 10.
Yeah.
8 laps.
8 laps. Yep, we lost our lap counter, so we're going to just have to go Dutch here from the rest of the race on.
Oh, 48 and 22 are back here drafting.
Yeah, trying to make something happen. They're quite a ways behind. They're probably going to need a caution to even have a chance at this point. Uh-oh. Oh, they're getting racy again.
Oh. Yeah, 14's trying to make something happen on the high side. He's got his teammate and friend Bad For You behind him. And
yeah, even though they're Fords, There's 3 Fords up there. 2 of them are teammates, the 4 and the 14. That 12, that's with the different team, even though it is a Ford vehicle. So let's see how this man does.
Goes out the window. Yeah, it's go time.
And you got that 8 car just sitting there. He could be the spoiler of the bunch right here.
He could very well be.
And just think, a while ago he got pitted. He got meet over there in turn 4, and looked like his race was over. But he got a couple cautions, got those laps back, and now he's back up here duking it out. Oh, we got a little contact there.
Oh man. Oh, Pork Chop's gonna go behind the 14. It looked like the 14 was going to have to drive for a minute there.
Boy, that 8 car is starting to dance and drive all over the place now. He better hold it together here.
He's getting a little antsy. Getting a little excited.
Excited, yes.
Oh, he's going under the apron.
Oh, that's just not going to fit down there.
He did not advance his position, so no penalty there.
Here they come down the backstretch.
Oh, from the looks of it, looks like the 2 car also parked it for the night.
That would be Vader, so rough night for the teammate of Rich Gang. And that 2 car, as the 8 car is trying to beat the bumper off the 12 going into turn 3 there.
Looks like unless we have a caution, it's going to be a 4-car race for the win. Unless these three can stay organized.
They are, actually. Now that you said that, I'm looking back here and I've noticed that Truex, I believe that's the 24 of Ice Cold Killer and the 21 of Mustang Maniac. Those 3 have hooked up and stayed in line, and these guys duking it out side by side has allowed them to slowly reel them in. If they stay together, you're right, they could end up catching them.
And it looks like the side by side will not stop. It looks like these 3 will catch them, because this draft is stronger in this game than it was in Heat 4. If you catch a little bit of draft, you are able to get yourself up there.
Oh, 8 car trying to stick it down in there.
That's what we talked about, sticking it places where you normally wouldn't stick, and that's what he's trying to do. He says we're getting to the end of this race. It's go time. We gotta go.
Yep, and look behind him. Look behind him here. Sorry, they may cut you off there, but look behind him. There's that 19. He is there. I think they're going to catch him. I think you're right.
They are there.
As we come around, I'm kind of curious how many laps we do have to go. Oh, Pork Chops in the wall. Oh, we got a big one. Oh, that's a big crash.
Caution.
3 to go.
3 to go. Damn it.
Oh, 3 to go. So they're not going to get this one restarted. That's going to have to go green unless there's a game caution at this point.
That is a tough break for the 19, because, man, those boys were chugging at that lead.
Yeah, they had made such a good run. They got all the way up there, and then the 4 car, I don't know, he may have gotten hit, I'm not sure, but he went right up in the wall, came back across the track, and basically the 19 had nowhere to go. And the funny part is the 4 car didn't really lose too much. He's still in 4th spot. I don't know how the heck that happened. Or actually in 5th, I believe. I believe he might be 5th.
Yeah, it looks like the 20's going to go up against the wall, get out of the way here.
Yeah, I mean, let's the leaders go by.
He's getting really antsy for the lead up here.
I think we got about 2 to go.
I believe so, yes.
As they come off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Right now, it looks like it's all the Rich Gang show so far up front. Bad for you right there in the 2nd spot. Mr. Excitement in 3rd. That's where the battle is right now.
Where does Mr. Excitement stand in all this? Because if he tries to make a move...
Oh, he's going to try to make a move as you said that. Oh, we got some contact. Oh, but they hold it together somehow. And that's going to allow Bad for you to get up on the outside as the white flag's in the air.
1 lap to go. Oh my goodness, this is going to get antsy.
Yeah,
They
and
are
don't count
side.
out that backpack. They may be a little far back, but they may be able to make something happen up here if they could stick together. There's 4 of them. Here they come down the backstretch. Mr. Excitement trying to stick it in the middle. Can't go nowhere there. Bad for you and Rich Gang beating off each other down the backstretch. Here they come down into turn 3. Rich Gang with the lead. Bad for you. What's he going to do? What's Excitement going to do? Here comes the 24 and that big pack coming up behind them. Up on the outside. Here they come down off of turn number 4. All the 3 wide as they come down to the line. I don't know. I think Mr. Excitement got it.
I think he dipped below the apron.
8 car.
I
8 car
think he
got it.
might. I think he might have dipped under the apron a little bit. I don't know.
Well, we might have to go back and review that tape, but as so far as it stands, it looks like that Mr. Excitement may have won this race.
Wow. After getting put in the pits and getting involved in a couple of wrecks, he comes back and he wins this thing.
My
I think that's where he
goodness.
got his name.
And as a cohort of mine would say, indeed, indeed. Wow, what a finish! I've been watching those top 3 cars, and then all of a sudden that 24 and that second group got up there, and it just got wild off turn 4. I mean, it was cars everywhere.
You brought up that point. You said if they can get up there, they'll do something. That's what they did. I was gonna ask you what position Mr. Excitement was gonna be in, because he had no help before all that. If he were
Yeah.
to move it, he tried to take it pretty wide.
Yeah, right when you said that, it's just like all of a sudden it's like the sea parted, and all 3 of them cars got like in different lanes, and then it just all kind of craziness happened there.
That sure was a exciting race, to say the least. And I do understand we are going to have some tippers flaring.
Oh, definitely indeed.
Fucking damn right.
Definitely indeed we will. Looks like they are just making sure that they're getting the points and everything here. And we'll go ahead and we'll bring Mr. Excitement into the booth for a wonderful interview, I'm sure. We're going to interview the winner here tonight. Oh, we don't need that going on.
Somebody did not pause the lobby.
Well, Trav said there's gonna be multiple penalties. I'm probably one of them, and I'm probably alright with that. I'm sorry, Jack, but
Multiple penalties. Oh goodness. So there definitely was some stuff going on, some stuff out of the ordinary here.
sorry guys, I had to kind of just leave for a minute. I had to cool down. I'm so frustrated with that shit. It was all a race.
I'm good in this stream. Broken Dream / Sparkalicious, thank you so much for letting me come. Oh, never mind.
Oh, all right, and here we go with our winner here tonight, Mr. Excitement 41 in the number 8 car, and I gotta admit, man, wow, how did you pull that off? Just explain what happened. Just a,
Don't even know, honestly. I saw Rich Gang and Matt, you got side by side. I just got battling too hard. Rich Gang, I think, went to try to block and just left the complete bottom open, had nowhere to go.
Now it looks like looks like your left side tires clipped the apron. I don't know if you went under there.
Well, Rich Gang was trying to run me down a little bit.
I'm hearing there are going to be multiple penalties. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
But congratulations.
yeah.
That was fun to watch.
yeah,
Rich Gang was
yeah.
blocking a lot bad. I can
It was getting down toward the end of that race, and me and Whiskey here was talking about it, like what kind of move you were going to do. And about that time, all of a sudden, like the sea opened up, and those guys behind you all of a sudden got hooked up too, and they made a run at you guys there at the end as well. I mean, you guys all of you was probably a nervous wreck there at the end.
I was nervous about the whole I got to go get chopped off Rich Gang Block.
I got asked this too. What a comeback too, because it looked like I don't remember which stage it was. I think it was stage 2, I believe, where you got pitted coming off of turn 4 there. Did you think that your race was over at that point, or you still think you still had a shot at that point?
Chase was telling me after I had a shot. Chase would have broken me to get me back up there.
Yeah, and speaking of Chase, that was an unfortunate break that he had engine problems there, because you two guys looked like you were leading the Chevy Brigade up there. Looked like you had something for the Fords there tonight. Also, tough break too from Martin Truex in that Toyota. He looked awfully strong, but what a way to get back up there and win that race. Congratulations on your win tonight, and go ahead and celebrate. Have a good time tonight. Good job, buddy.
I had to apologize to Pork. He was like ghosted on my screen, which was terrible. Heat 4 was when you get ghosted. It was doing the same thing with Pork, so I went side drive, barely clipped him, and I went through it.
Well, that's okay. We had quite some technical problems all over the place here tonight. We had cars having engine failures, cars ghosting out. We had so many words in the English dictionary tonight. I think they're going to have to add about 250 more of them tonight. But anyway, again, thank you for your time here tonight. And good job again. Congratulations on the win. That's definitely going to get you up in the standings there for the season standings there. Well, we'll see what happens with that. But again, congratulations here tonight. And well, Whiskey, what do you think? That was pretty
fun.
wild, like we thought it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming up here in the booth. Thank you as well. Thank you, Mr. Whiskey River there for joining me up here in the booth tonight. Thank you to Frog Cave and Cards Fan for being kind of our in-race reporters there, helping us out with the laps and the cautions and the melee that was going on. Appreciate you both helping us out there. Thank you again, Whiskey. It was quite a different scene up here in the booth tonight. Did you enjoy being up here?
Oh, I enjoyed it, man. I'm thinking about coming back here.
Well, there's definitely a lot of tempers flaring here tonight. I'm sure the main party chat's going to be pretty crazy over there. I'm sure there's going to be some. But you know, it is Daytona. It's a tight racetrack. I mean, you don't have a whole lot of room, and there's going to be people getting into each other. It's just, you know, stuff happens, and you know, we'll just pack it up and get ready for next week. So I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast here tonight, folks. Appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched this crazy show. And we'll see y'all next week for next week's race. For Mr. Excitement, the winner tonight, for Cards Fan, for Frog Cave if he's still here, for Mr. Whiskey River, thank you for joining me here tonight. This is Sparkalicious, Mr. Broken Dreams, whatever the heck you want to call me tonight. You all have a good evening. God bless.
Sir.
Go back up to the main chat, or you want to take